This is Daily Blast Live. We're talking about what you're talking about. Real, honest, entertaining, live. DBL starts right now.
Welcome to DBL. It's Thursday, April 2nd. I'm here with Tori. I'm Jeff. Brandon and Stephanie are hunkering down at home in quarantine, but we've got a special treat for everyone today.
Who is it?
Erica Cobb is joining us remotely from her house. Erica, how are we doing?
Hey,
there she is.
I am doing well. I know it seems like I'm in my bedroom. This is my studio, so I just wanted to be very clear that I'm not in bed.
Which you call the what, Erica?
It's Comeback Headquarters, and this is She Shed Studios.
There you go. I think she's mentioned it once or twice on the show. Erica, good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while.
I know, and I'm so excited for you. You have, so you moved into your house, which we are like, blessings.
Very good.
But also, you have inspired not only me, but I'm sure so many other people to do some improvements around the house. I mean, it is our sanctuary, and you've been killing it. So just so you know, you are an inspiration right now.
Thank you so much. I just finished one yesterday. My wife stole it from me and put it on her Instagram.
That's the way you do it. Good for you.
All right, Erica, thanks for joining us. Let's get right to these stories. Taylor Swift and Dolly Parton are opening their hearts and their wallets. I don't know why I'm miming for the audience. To help out during the crisis, T Swift donated to an independent record store in Nashville to keep it afloat. The money will also cover the workers' health care for 3 months, which is fantastic. Meantime, Tennessee native Dolly Parton released that she is making a $1 million donation to Vanderbilt Medical University Center to help with coronavirus research. She spoke about it on the Today Show. Let's watch.
Dr. Najia Boomerad, who's been my dear friend for years, he's been in research there for a long time, and he was just telling me that they were making some great strides in what they called a bridge treatment to save lives while they find a cure, for the disease. So I thought, well, they're doing all this work, so why not just get involved in that and maybe encourage some other people to donate too? Because right now is when we need it.
Vaccine, 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 vaccine. I heard that on Twitter. I thought it was funny.
Erica, you missing Tori or what?
I miss her terribly. Yes.
Oh man.
No, I think giving is it's very contagious, and what people need to understand is that the fact that Taylor Swift is donating to a record store and modeling what businesses and corporations should be doing for their employees anyway, and Dolly Parton is going the education route. Think about what's important to you, like what would help you and your community? Because if we can think about things in terms of like how we're starting at home and kind of like projecting out, then everyone can be able to help in some way.
Fun fact, Dolly Parton has donated, I believe, speaking of education, Erica, 1 million books to different libraries over the country. So that's obviously a priority for her. And now she's reading stories to people online during this quarantine. So good on her.
Tori, there was no pun there between books and bucks?
A 1 million buck of books.
We should have left that one in the pocket. All right, let's get to the next one. Gwyneth Paltrow, you're going to have a lot to say about this story. And her husband, Brad Falchuk, are opening up about their sex life, or lack thereof, while in quarantine. They recently sat down with an intimacy coach. Yeah, that's right, on YouTube. Let's watch.
There is quite a lot of stress, I think, that just comes from trying to recalibrate to this new normal and this level of proximity. Where do you go as a couple, when you're all in the house and you've got dogs and you're trying to, work from home, and it's like, what are you supposed to do?
If there was a trap door, I feel like he would have pulled the lever. That guy was not interested at all.
Not only was he not interested, how about you don't worry about where you should go to have whoopee in your $1 million roomed mansion? Some people are in a 1-bedroom apartment and they're like, what do you do with my cool glasses, and like not sure what to do with all the space? A lot of people don't have space for that. Again, unrelatable. I get it. Intimacy is important, but don't make it like you don't have space away from your kids and dogs to figure out a pool house situation. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. Would you say that if...
Well,
Yeah, go, Erica.
Well, the interesting thing about this is, Tori, I just had a conversation with you yesterday about Gwyneth Paltrow and the Goop Lab, which is on Netflix, and I've been watching it, and it's been very helpful. Because here's the thing, we're not always going to be able to relate to the messenger, but we can always find a way to relate to the message. And Gwyneth Paltrow is someone who has an abundant amount of resources. And I think anytime that someone is generous with their testimony, we can find little nuggets of motivation or inspiration within them. Like, we may not necessarily live in a mansion, but we can make any room in our home our mansion in order to escape mentally where we can't escape physically. So I do appreciate her being very generous with her testimony, and I do actually think that people should check out her Netflix special, because it's very helpful in how you can help yourself, especially right now.
It's a good cop, bad cop. We talked about this earlier. That's what we were doing.
And I think the stigma of Gwyneth Paltrow is kind of stunting her message a little bit for you. That's what I was going to say, and Erica said it very eloquently. Thank you, Erica. All right, guys, we all know Kanye West as a rapper, fashion designer, and music producer, but now you could add fine artists to this list. Check this out. A collection of Kanye's high school artwork was featured on PBS Antique Roadshow, okay? Kanye's first cousin's husband brought the portfolio to light. It features sketches and paintings Kanye made when he was a sophomore. Back then, he was asking $12 to $30 for the prints, but the appraiser said the collection is now worth, you ready?
Yeah.
Between $16,000 and $23,000.
Yeezy.
I would love a Yeezy in my house for $12 version, not the $23 version.
Get the print, Jeff. Get the print.
Get the print. I think Kanye is seen as a genius in terms of artistry all around, whether you like him or you dislike him. You cannot deny the fact that that man is chock full of talent in terms of music, in terms of artistic ability. So I totally understand. And the Antiques Roadshow, if you're looking for something to watch, exciting.
Wow, was that a Tory pause? Is that why, or was it the delay, or was that just a Tory pause? I'm not sure.
No. I was just, Antique Roadshow. Exciting. Yeah, that was great.
It's really good. I love it.
Would you get a Yeezy in your house, Erica?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I think, if you can find anyone who is a budding, emerging artist, find those pieces and put them around your home. You can go to, think about it. Back in the day, that was worth $12. You can find a masterpiece right now from an emerging artist who's just creating something that's speaking to the world that you relate to. Put that in your home. You'd be surprised in 10, 15, 20 years how much that can develop into something of value more than just, the value that you hold to the message.
I got a lot of Jeff paintings at home. They're for sale.
Oh, boy.
I got to hit
I
the
want
Antiques
one. How
Roadshow.
much you want?
They're between $5 and $7.
All right. Game.
All right, I'll see what I can do. All right, guys, let's get this last story. Lindsay Lohan has been out of the spotlight for a while, but is she making a comeback? She posted some new music on Instagram. Woo! A little blessing for your ears.
Oh, God.
Oh, but I know that everything changes. All things turn to basics. Now I'm coming back to me.
Listen, I mocked it. That wasn't too bad. The song Back to Me is expected to drop tomorrow, making it Lindsay's first single in 12 years. Last year, she teased us with that song Xanax, you guys remember, but it was never released. What do you guys think of that?
Well, first of all, I think she didn't release Xanax because she was tired and probably just fell asleep with it. But honestly, I kind of dug that as a summer jam.
Yeah, Erica, quickly, what did you think?
Yeah. I mean, the message is strong. I am queen of the comebacks. Everyone's deserving of the comeback that they're willing to earn. And I think a lot of people are trying to come back to me in some respects. So this is a perfect time for a song like that. And I think it's a perfect time to allow everyone to experience their comeback.
Always a great answer. Erica Kopp, thank you so much for joining us today.
We miss you.
Stay safe. I'm going to see you tomorrow, Erica.
Thank you. Miss you.
Take
All right,
care.
Sounds good.
Coming up on
You
DBL,
too.
friend of the show, Tom Green, tells us how he's making the most of being cooped up during the pandemic. Plus, country star Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood team up for a virtual concert, and we've got the highlights. And before we go to break, check out our empty studio. Almost everyone is working from home, and we love you guys. Thanks for all your hard work behind the camera. We'll be right back. Welcome back to DBL. Singers are adding a little music to our lives during these crazy times.
Yes, they are.
Singers, I said.
Okay.
Husband and wife team Garth Brooks and Trisha Yearwood, which Tori sounds nothing like.
Yeah, dude.
Treated fans to a concert from their Nashville studio last night on CBS. Take a look.
Take a look.
We shall be free. We shall be free.
You want to read this part in the singing voice?
They also donated $1 million to relief efforts.
Why was it so Southern?
Because she's Southern, Trisha.
Well, you really...
I really went there, didn't I?
You really
I really went there. I got to be honest.
Good. It's pretty good.
I'm obsessed with these two. They're married. They're lovely. They're givers. But also something about country music. I don't know about you guys. It brings me some coziness, some comfort. That harmony. It's warm sounding. So it was trending all over Twitter. I totally loved it.
I love all these concerts. I mentioned it before. Last week, Dave Matthews did one that you can watch for free.
In his living room?
Yeah, it was amazing. And I love these celebrities stepping up and doing what they're, the gift God gave them, and they're giving it to the world for free.
Yeah, I don't want to brag, but I did interview Garth, and he is one of the best performers that you could ever see. To do it live and free was lovely.
Well, speaking of the best performers of all time, unfortunately, I just saw, and I got an email that Bieber is delaying his concert.
Oh, no.
They said, hang on to your tickets, but the concert is officially delayed.
I'm so sorry. Are you okay?
Jeff's a little sad inside.
How you feel? How you holding up?
You know what? I'm going to keep it half full, and he's going to come back stronger than ever, and Biebs is going to put on a good show.
Biebs, the best.
Biebs, the man. We love you, buddy. All right, celebrities are doing what they can to keep in touch with loved ones, including Amy Schumer, of course. This week, she took her 10-month-old son, Gene, to visit her father outside his nursing home. She posted this adorable video on her Instagram, complete with the sign that says, "Hi, Grandpa, we love you."
I believe, too, that Gene is named after this father. And she's incredibly close with her father, Amy.
I love this. See, Amy Schumer obviously doesn't play an instrument. She's an entertainer. She's a comedian. But even like simple gestures like this, really, it brings something positive in your day, right?
Absolutely. And I think it's not a panic situation. It's just a, "Hi, Grandpa, we love you. We're still in contact."
See, that was nice. I was expecting a joke there for some reason.
No, I'm not doing it.
And that was from the heart. I appreciate that.
From the heart.
See, I knew you couldn't go more than 5 seconds. All right, guys, all you quarantined day drinkers out there, lucky we're working. The Barefoot Contessa, Ina Garten, is that right? Ina Garten? Good.
Sorry, I laughed. Contessa.
Ina Garten, she's a Contessa, and she's here to help. See, I was trying to really delay so I didn't have to read this story, but unfortunately we got there. The Food Network star posted this recipe for a giant cosmopolitan. All right. Using some basic ingredients like an entire bottle of vodka, some Cointreau, cranberry, and lime juice, then shake it in a giant cocktail for 30 seconds. Whoa, don't forget the oversized martini glass.
Delicious.
Okay, excuse me.
Are you okay, Tori?
I was choking because it's Barefoot Contessa.
That's what you're choking.
Yeah, because you were like Barefoot Contessa.
Hold on, drink some water.
Okay, I'm good.
See, I knew we shouldn't have went to this story.
I loved it.
They moved it from the first block down to this block.
She's a great chef. I would follow her if I can. I'm gonna. It's
Wait, Tori needs to take a break here. See what happened with this whole story? Tori, you gonna be okay before we go to break?
Oh yeah.
We're going to break. Coming up on DBL, comedian Tom Green says getting food deliveries is just like Christmas. We're watching him. Tori, you all right?
I'm good.
There she is. We'll be back.
See, I'm back to normal. Welcome back to DBL. We keep telling you now is the time to check in with friends, so we're doing it too. Earlier, we caught up with comedian Tom Green to see how he's keeping his sanity. Check it out in today's Chatting with the
Almost
Stars.
lost it at the end.
I did.
Hello, Tori, Al, how are you today?
Wow.
Thanks for having me on.
Thanks. That looks like a great pad. Are you outside?
He's like thriving in quarantine.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I'm quarantined here in my living room in Los Angeles, and yeah, it's good. It's a little weird. I'm home alone, so I'm in this place all by myself, and it's pretty strange.
I can't imagine what Tom Green thinks in his head when he's all alone. What has it been like for you? I heard you used Amazon for the very first time.
What?
Tom. I know.
Yeah, isn't that weird that I've never used Amazon before? Because I'm normally pretty up on technology, but I'd not used Amazon before. I ordered because I wanted to order emergency supplies in case this went on for longer than we expect, and I hope it doesn't happen. But you see in the video, I've got some sardines, I've got some pasta, some canned tuna, some canned salmon. I wanted to have some corn, extra corn, because you need vegetables. They say you can subsist and live a fully balanced diet off of corn, rice, and beans. So I ordered a dozen cans of corn, and I'm waiting for them now. And I'm very, very excited about my corn. It's interesting, if you'd told me when I was a kid that someday I'd be a 48-year-old man alone in my home waiting for cans of corn like it's Christmas coming, I would have said, what?
So much
That's like
corn.
something a mean guidance counselor would have told you.
You're going to wait for corn alone.
All right, well, Tom, I have to ask you this because, I've been touring for 14 years. You've been touring forever. And just, obviously, it seems like we're pretty set up. I'm lucky enough to have this job. But when this all hit, my first thought was about my friends, our friends, all these touring performers. I had a friend that just got a gig on a cruise ship that obviously is just gone, filtered away now. So, what are you doing? Is there any organizations that we can, look to help fellow artists? Because they help us get through life, so let's not forget about them.
Laugh Aid and Music Cares are two great organizations that are helping out artists who are affected by this.
That's amazing.
Awesome.
I love when you say helping out. It's my favorite. And that's awesome of you to do that. You just,
yes, I'm Canadian, eh?
Oh, yes.
I'm Canadian there, eh?
Sorry
we
about
get her
that.
done in Canada.
You just relaunched your podcast, as you said, the Tom Green podcast. Every day you're
Yes.
interviewing big-time comedians like Dane Cook, you got Chris Angel, you got celebrities. What motivated you to do that right now?
I thought, one, it would be something to do for me, just to keep myself occupied. But also, it might be a good way for me to interact with my Instagram and Twitter and Facebook followers and fans who are also in the same position where we're sitting at home, we're looking for something to do. So I'm trying to provide a fun distraction for people where we can talk. I'm actually taking calls from listeners as well. So sometimes I'll go live at night, and I have a pretty elaborate setup, so it's really good sound quality, and we're taking really, really fun calls. I'm also talking to a lot of artists. Today on the show was Ed Robertson from Bare Naked Ladies,
Yes.
Canadian iconic rock legends, a hilarious and talented Ed Robertson, and he calls in from his lake house up in Canada, where he lets us know how Canada is dealing with the COVID-19
That's so
coronavirus
cool.
outbreak. So
That's
it's
awesome.
interesting and fun show.
I can't wait. Thank you so much, Tom, for being there. For some good laughs and entertainment, check out the Tom Green podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, or TomGreen.com. For more on corny Tom, get that?
I like that.
We'll be right back. Thanks, Tom.
Promotional consideration is brought to you by
Welcome to DBL Deal Blast. Kathy Ireland 4-piece chevron embossed sheet set. This elegant ultra plush set includes 1 flat sheet, 1 fitted sheet, and 2 pillowcases. Normally as much as $79 to $109. Now it's only $29. That's a savings up to 73% off. Moving on to Contour's RX Neck Rescue Neck Lifting Strips. Neck Rescue is a non-surgical correcting strip that has developed to improve the appearance of the neckline. Normally as much as $40, now it's only $19. A savings up to 53% off. Feel the therapy with this Purisonic Ultrasonic Aerotherapy Diffuser with remote and even includes 3 100% pure essential oils for relaxing. Normally it's as high as $55. Now it's just $25. A savings up to 55% off. How about this 2-pack iWalk faux leather 7.5 watt, 10 watt quick charge wireless chargers. Normally as much as $84, now it's just $20, a savings up to 76% off. Head on over to morningsave.com to snag these amazing deals at the lowest prices. You can even visit morningsave.com on your smartphone.
Them are some sweet, sweet deals.
Sweet deals. I love the phone charger that you just go like this with.
Oh yeah, they got some good. I got the sound bar from the.
So cool. Upgrade.
So great.
Right?
So great. Before we go, can we get back to the Contessa thing?
That's how you say it, Contessa.
Tori started choking because she wanted to jump on that I mispronounced Contessa so bad that she got all choked up about it.
It was like a 90-year. You were like, it's the Contessa.
But what does that mean? What is
it's
Contessa?
An Italian countess, the Contessa, and she used to, I think in the Hamptons, she had a little restaurant called the Barefoot Contessa. And
is she Italian?
Maybe, but you would love her. She's this down-to-earth, funny woman.
Yeah, but I can't just be the buddy of bat mitzvahs, right?
You couldn't. You couldn't. You really couldn't.
I tried. We're always live on Facebook and YouTube, guys. We'll see you tomorrow.